This is Evie, who asked this very simple question. If you're a woman who supports reform, can you tell me why without mentioning immigrants or people of colour? The website The Poke gathered some of the replies from reformers who appeared to be outraged by the question. Here's a selection who seem to avoid the question altogether, and it must be noted are also men.
So, minus the two biggest issues that concern the majority.
Because that's all you guys talk about. I wasn't aware that everything is down to migrants. Here King Arthur helps us out.
Why the budget black hole? Migration. Why the housing crisis? Immigration. Why so much crime? Immigration. If you simply ignore the mother of all issues, politics does change a bit, yes, but doing so is retarded. Can you tell us why you don't without mentioning the word fascist, racist, misogyny or far right?
Because they, Reform, consistently votes against workers' rights, don't have any plans to effectively support women and girls against violence and abuse, won't adequately support the NHS, cutting taxes for big businesses, etc. When you ignore the bigotry, there's lots more.
Why? Stopping ethnic replacement is a legitimate cause and paramount to many European voters. A true feminist wouldn't ask such a question. Anyone could give an answer with your limitations, but mentioning just a woman indicates you think women are thick.
The mental gymnastics here is crazy. I'm asking women because I'm curious what attracts them to a party that hasn't got any specific policy or mention of protecting women and girls. Right after I made this tweet, I made another. Reform constantly say we need to protect women and girls, yet they only mention women 3 times in their whole manifesto and was relating to service women, and not a single mention of girls. They also don't have a single policy that protects us. Reform also consistently votes against bills that will protect women and other vulnerable people. So why do people keep falling for their bullshit? They weaponise our hurt to get people to vote for them. Then there was this doom-monger. Britain was a happy white country, an ancient root, 1950 Berlin Gap. The multiracial shithole will completely destroy the British people and eventually the culture and economy. And in the end, there will be a large garbage dump and death.
Everybody knows the reason you're asking. You're insinuating that immigration isn't an issue. It's a valid enough reason for people to want to vote for a party.
You're just jumping to conclusions and proving my point. Finally, this conclusion, very telling that people are getting angry at this. Can I not ask what other reasons you have for voting reform? All you lot talk about is that you want immigrants and non-white English people gone. Voting for a party for one reason isn't good. Click here for an episode of Nigel Farage's Britain.